And here's a look at radar this morning. We do have two weather systems moving across the eastern half of the country. Of course, here's our cold front moving through Georgia right now, bringing rain to places like coastal Virginia, into parts of New York as well. And then another weather system bringing snow to Wisconsin, rain to Michigan. This is going to bring more snow for the Thanksgiving holiday, and it could impact some of your travel today across the Great Lakes and the Midwest this morning into tomorrow. Here's a look at radar. We are nice and dry, our front to our north. In the meantime, winds coming out of the south, so it is pumping in a little more moisture. You're going to notice it's pretty muggy this morning. We are starting to see some fog develop as well because of that extra moisture in the air. Looks like along I-4 in Plant City, not dense, but still 3 miles visibility, so that is reduced. And then it looks like we are seeing some dense fog over in Avon Park, southern Polk County, northern Highlands County, Sebring down to 1 mile of visibility. We'll watch that for you very carefully. Usually the closer we get to sunrise, the more dense that fog can become. Temperatures upper 50s to low 60s in Lynn, 59 in Bartow, 61 in Lakeland, 62 in Wesley Chapel, 57 in Brooksville. A little warmer in Tampa and St. Pete at 70 and 71, 68 right now if you're waking up with us in Sarasota. If you want to get outside today, maybe kind of get out some of the exercise before you have your big Thanksgiving feast tomorrow. Why not go head around to golf? Be a good day for it. 9 o'clock, we're in the low 70s, upper 70s at 11. 2 o'clock, we're in the low 80s. That's where we top out today under mostly cloudy skies. But of course, the cool down on the way just in time for Thanksgiving. I'll let you know how cool it will be. And we'll to Tampa Bay just in time for Thanksgiving. That could bring us a few showers, but more importantly, a nice cool down for your holiday. The full details on how long that cooler weather will last, and we'll take a look across the country just in case you're headed out for your Thanksgiving holiday travel. That's all in just a few minutes. We have this weather system that did bring the severe weather across parts of the southeast yesterday. Again, severe weather not expected today. Right now, we're solely looking at rain in parts of South Georgia, all the way up the coast, impacting New Jersey right now, parts of New York and Pennsylvania. We also have this weather system still bringing snow to parts of Minnesota, now moving in to parts of, it looks like, Wisconsin. Rain in Michigan this morning. And as this moves across the Great Lakes region today, it's going to continue to bring more snow. This will all transition to snow and even some lake effect snow for Thanksgiving. If you're traveling up to the Great Lakes region for your Thanksgiving holiday, make sure you're bringing the coats because you are expecting snow. Here at home, no snow. That would be something, wouldn't it? But we are going to get some rain, a cold front to our north. Right now we are dry, but with the moisture in place ahead of that front, we do have some fog developing this morning. Looks like just under 2 miles of visibility in southern Polk County. Also Sebring down to 1 mile of visibility. We're starting to see some fog develop in central Polk County and Bartow as well, and in Plant City. Nothing particularly dense, but we'll be keeping an eye on it. Temperatures across the Bay Area, generally in the mid to upper 60s. We're at 70 though in Tampa, 66 in Seminole, 59 in Thanota-Sassa, 60 in Zephyr Hills, 61 in Lakeland, 65 in Land O'Lakes, and 57 in Brooksville, 68 down in Sarasota. Another nice and warm day today. Really what you're going to notice this afternoon is more cloud cover, partly to mostly cloudy skies, but nice and warm with highs in the low 80s. Let's talk about that cold front here at home, and then we'll take a wider look across the country. So showers and storms expected in North Florida if you're traveling there today, anywhere from Jacksonville to the Big Bend. And then as we head into the evening tonight, we'll have showers to our north and to our south. We're looking pretty dry today. I think our rain chance stays less than 10%. Now tomorrow, I do think we'll have enough moisture for this front to take advantage of for a few scattered showers north of Tampa tomorrow morning. So as you're getting ready, getting everything cooking and put in the oven tomorrow, a few showers will be possible, mainly from I-4 and areas north. And then we start to dry out in the afternoon with that cooler air spilling in. High temperatures for your Thanksgiving holiday. Only in the low 70s with a nice breeze. Yeah, open up the windows. Let Mother Nature cool you off a little bit in the kitchen. Now that weather system to the north will continue to bring snow to parts of the Great Lakes, not only today, but all the way into the Thanksgiving holiday. Heavy snow bands expected from parts of Wisconsin into Michigan, all the way into New York, Pennsylvania, northern Ohio as well. So that could cause some travel trouble today. And if you're traveling on the Thanksgiving holiday, just something to keep in mind. But then another weather system is going to be moving in from the west on Friday. That will move into the Great Lakes on Sunday. And then it'll move into our area next week. Look at this. Finally, maybe a higher rain chance by next Monday. Marine forecast looks good today. Light chop on the base. Let's talk about what's going on out there on radar. We've been talking about these weather systems that are impacting Thanksgiving travel, which of course Asha will give you that update at the airport in just a bit. Cold front moving through the southeast. That's going to bring us the cooler air for Thanksgiving, currently bringing rain anywhere from New Jersey into New York. Another weather system bringing snow to the Great Lakes, and that will continue through the Thanksgiving holiday. So if you're planning on traveling up north, make sure you're bringing the winter coat with you. You're going to need it. Here at home, we're nice and dry as we wait for that front to our north. Moisture coming in from the south, so we do have some patchy fog developing. It looks like even on I-75 over in parts of Hillsborough County. Nothing particularly dense there, but maybe looking a little hazy. Over a mile of visibility over in Avon Park, but some reduced visibility. And it looks like Sebring has the most dense fog this morning, down to about half a mile of visibility there in Highlands County. Here's a look at current temperatures. We're in the upper 50s to low 60s, 62 in Wesley Chapel, 60 in Bartow, warmer in Tampa at 70, 71 in St. Pete, 57 in Brooksville, 68 in Sarasota, and 64 in Sebring. Through the day today, you will notice more cloud cover. After the morning fog in some spots, we'll see partly to mostly cloudy skies today. Temperatures will be near 80 at 11, and we'll head into the low 80s today. If you have any evening plans tonight, maybe families coming in town, you're going to take them out to dinner before the Thanksgiving holiday, because I know none of you are cooking today unless you're getting ready for tomorrow. We'll be in the mid 70s at 7 o'clock. Cooler weather, though, on the way behind that front just in time for Turkey Day and the back half of the week. I'll have those details for you, impacting really the eastern half of the country. We do also have another weather system bringing some snow to parts of the Rockies. Maybe you go skiing for your Thanksgiving break. If you do, lucky you. Where are you going? Let me know. Here's a look at one weather system that's moving through the Great Lakes, bringing rain right now to parts of Michigan. That's all going to transition to snow over the next 24 hours. And then this front that brought severe weather across the southeast, that's the one that's moving through our area tomorrow. Not expecting severe weather with this today, but already seeing rain from New Jersey into New York this morning. That shouldn't be causing too many problems, though. It's going to be this weather system that I think is going to be the most pesky today in terms of travel, because, of course, you know, snow can definitely cause some backups when it comes to the runways, having to de-ice planes and everything like that. Satellite and radar here at home, we're nice and dry as we wait for that front to our north. And as we do, it's warm and muggy out there. Wind is coming in out of the south ahead of it, so we're seeing some patchy fog develop, and it's definitely a little warmer out there. 66 in Dunedin, 66 in Safety Harbor, 70 in Tampa, 60 in Lutz, a few upper 50s out there, 59 in Thanodasassa and in Plant City and in Zephyr Hills, and we're at 57 in Brooksville, south of town, 68 in Sarasota, 64 if you're waking up with us in Lakewood Ranch. I know a lot of you maybe have family in town, and when they come to Florida, what do they want to do? They want to go to the beach. Not a bad day to go to the beach. In fact, today I encourage you to do so, because I do think the forecast will get a little trickier the next couple of days. Upper 70s along the coast, nice and dry for you. That water temperature is pretty cold, though, 72 degrees. High temperatures today back in the low to mid 80s. It'll be another nice and warm day with mostly cloudy skies. That front will move in through the day today, bringing rain and storms to parts of North Florida. If that's where you're traveling later today, just a heads up, you might run into some heavy rain. And then as this front moves in Thursday morning across the Bay Area, a few showers are possible north of Tampa, from Tampa and areas north, as you're getting all the cooking started tomorrow morning. But for the most part, the day looks pleasant with that cooler air trickling in just in time for the afternoon. So high temperatures for your Turkey Day tomorrow. As I mentioned, open up the windows, let Mother Nature cool you off a little bit in the kitchen. 73 degrees for a high, some of you only in the upper 60s. And then the colder air really spills in. Friday morning, upper 30s along the Nature Coast to low 40s, near 50 in the city of Tampa, 50 south of town. Overall, a nice chill to the air on Friday. It won't last very long, though. High temperatures Friday in the mid 60s, but then we gradually warm up right back into the 80s over the upcoming weekend. Let's talk about that travel forecast across the country, because some of you I know waking up wondering about that. Again, I think this weather system in particular is going to be the big troublemaker today. On and off snow showers across the Great Lakes region, from parts of Michigan, Wisconsin into coastal New York, and also, when I say coastal, lakefront, coastal Ohio into Pennsylvania. Snow showers will be on and off all the way through the Thanksgiving holiday. Looks like lake effect snow going to impact places like Buffalo and into Cleveland and into northern New York along the Great Lakes into tomorrow. So Thanksgiving maybe looking a little more like Christmas for parts of the Great Lakes with that lake effect snow. I do want to bring your attention out west, though. Friday, another weather system moving in. It does look like this will move into the Great Lakes just in time for the travel home on Saturday and Sunday. So you definitely want to be watching those flights for the ride home. That front moves in going into next week. That could bring us our most significant rain chance in a while on Monday, keeping that coverage right now at 30%. Marine forecast looks great today, but it does worsen tomorrow and Friday. Notice choppy on the water by Friday. More than likely going to happen.